Taking into account the number of all-new and refreshed models, Ford easily steals the title of the most progressive American brand in 2022. We are seeing improvements in vehicles across all classes and a clear commitment of the company to develop self-driving and electric vehicle technology. New pickups, SUVs, cars, supercars, and vans with a blue oval badge are coming your way. So subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News and get ready to learn about everything new from Ford in the upcoming model year. We start the engines now. Ford Explorer. The very first four-door SUV by Ford is currently in its 6th generation, and for the upcoming model year, the company reshuffles the model range, adding a new ST line trim and a rear-wheel drive version of the performance-oriented ST. Slotting between the XLT and the Limited, the former is a smart choice for those who want the bold styling of the Explorer ST, but do not need its 400 horsepower V6 powertrain. It comes with a similar blacked-out grille, integrated dual exhaust tips, exclusive blackout treatment for the headlights, and 20-inch alloy wheels. Under the hood of the ST line sits a 2.3-liter Turbo 4 that makes 300 ponies and 310 pound-feet of torque. Finally, the range-topping Explorer King Ranch and Platinum comes standard with the technology package, which includes a 10.1-inch touchscreen, multi-contour seats, and a 14-speaker sound system. Ford Maverick. A pickup truck with hybrid propulsion, a versatile bed system, seating for 5 and starting price below $20,000 sounds like a dream. But this dream is made a reality by the Blue Oval's new Maverick truck. There is just one trick. The Maverick does not have the usual body and frame construction, and instead uses the same underpinnings as the Bronco Sport, Escape, and even the Focus hatchback. The pickup weighs 3,500 pounds, barely reaches 200 inches in length, but still manages to have a 4.5 feet long bed. Trademarked as the flex bed, it offers multiple tie-down points, convenient D-rings for securing cargo, and even special pockets to create custom dividers. As standard, the Maverick is propelled by a 191 HP 2.5-liter hybrid system with front-wheel drive. Plus, for added power, the 250 HP 2-liter EcoBoost with optional intelligent all-wheel drive is also available. Ford Expedition. Ford's flagship SUV enters 2022 with a sharper LED headlight signature, revised grille designs, and heavy interior tech upgrade. As a part of the refresh, this full-size gets 2 new trims. An off-road pre-equipped Timberline benefits from raised clearance, wide-door track, 2-speed transfer case, and 18-inch wheels, wearing 33-inch Goodyear Wrangler AT tires. The Stealth Edition aims for sportier performance, benefiting from a retuned suspension, gloss black finish, red brake calipers, and 22-inch black aluminum wheels. The EcoBoost twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 remains the sole engine option for the Expedition. For the usual trims, it is rated between 380 and 400 HP, but the newcomers see a healthy increase in output to 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet. The 2022 tech improvements include a 12.4-inch digital gauge, 15.5-inch touchscreen, and Blue Cruise hands-free driving. Ford GT Heritage Edition. 2022 will mark the end of production for the current GT supercar, so Ford is obligated to pay homage to the legendary American model with a special version that reinterprets the 1964 Ford GT prototype. Finished in exclusive Wimbledon white, the Heritage Edition borrows styling cues from the GT 101 chassis, which was the first GT to exist. The car wears a triple racing stripe, while its 20-inch carbon fiber wheels are decorated in antimatter blue graphics. The front splitter, sills, mirror stocks, engine louvers, and rear diffuser are also made of carbon fiber. On the inside, you will also find the same composite elements, blue Alcantara wrapped seats with silver stitching, and ebony black headliner, dash, and steering wheel. Mechanically, this Heritage Edition is no different from the previous GTs, so it is chosen by the 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6. The latter is good for 660 horsepower and 550 pound-feet of twist. Support your favorite brands by smashing the like button, or just give us a like to keep these buying guides coming. Thanks in advance, and let's proceed. Ford F-150 Lightning. After collecting over 150,000 pre-orders, the new F-150 Lightning can be rightfully called Ford's breakthrough electric vehicle, prompting the company to invest additional $250 million into the EV development. Already in pre-production at the Rouge Center in Michigan, the pickup promises a standard dual-motor four-wheel drive powertrain with 775 pound-feet, which is the highest figure for any F-150. The chosen battery pack impacts both the range and horsepower output and would bring either 426 HP and 230 miles or 563 HP and 300 miles. Top-of-the-line modifications of the Lightning should hit 60 in 4.4 seconds, tow 10,000 pounds, and offer 2,000 pounds payload capacity. The newcomer can serve as a 3-day backup power source for your house, and it is expected to be equipped with an independent rear suspension, hands-free Blue Cruise, and a 15.5-inch vertical infotainment. Ford Fiesta. Despite being absent in the home market, Ford's B-segment hatch remains a fan-favorite model in Europe. Next year, it will be putting on standard LED headlights with available matrix units and a slightly revised grille with the Ford's badge moved to the center. The 1-liter 3-cylinder turbo engine with the 48-volt Hypertech remains the only power unit, but it will be offered in 100, 125, and 155 horsepower outputs, and available with a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed automatic for select models. The sporty ST model keeps its 1.5-liter mill with 200 HP, but sees a torque increase to 236 pound-feet, 320 Newton-meters. Just like the Puma ST, it can now be painted in the gorgeous mean green. This hatch becomes more technological with the intro of a 12.3-inch digital dashboard, and the 8-inch display supports Apple and Android connectivity. Ford Ranger Raptor Special Edition. With the Special Edition model, the monarch of the European Ford Ranger lineup gets a bit more distinctive styling. It adds 3 new exterior colors, black racing stripes, and red contrast lines on the sides. Matte black bumpers, grille, and wheel arches finish the exterior treatment. Limited to just 700 units, the SE is based on the regular Raptor, which means a specially tweaked performance chassis with increased ride height, wider track, double wishbone suspension up front, and a rear multi-link setup with position-sensitive damping Fox shocks. The drivetrain isn't changed as well, so the truck arrives powered by the 2-liter turbo diesel with 213 horses, 369 pound-feet, and a 10-speed automatic gearbox. On the inside, you can expect high-grain leather with red highlights and an exclusive raceway gray gauge cluster. Ford NUGGET Active and Trail. The current camping season has not yet ended, but the European Ford is already preparing for the next one. The company broadens the NUGGET range with 2 new models that, as usual, are designed in cooperation with Westfalia. The Active and Trail are based on the Transit Custom van, either in regular or in long wheelbases. Both of them are powered by the 2-liter EcoBlue diesel engine, paired with a 6-speed manual and a mechanical limited-slip differential, or a 6-speed automatic. Among the two, the Trail is positioned as a more rugged camper that gets a Raptor-inspired front grille, 16-inch wheels, black protection cladding, and a contrasting interior design. The Active offers SUV-like styling, 17-inch wheels, large 8.5-feet awning, yacht-style wood flooring, leather seats, and tunable LED lighting. These vans come equipped with a tilt roof, rear seat heating, a kitchenette, and a hot water outside shower. Ford Puma Rally 1 WRC. From 2022, the FIA World Rally Championship is entering a new electrified era, and the honor to represent the Blue Oval in this transition was given to the M Sport Ford World Rally team behind the wheel of a subcompact crossover with the next-generation hybrid powertrain. The Puma Rally 1 replaces the 1-liter 3-cylinder EcoBoost mild hybrid with a 1.6-liter PHEV boosted with a 100 kW motor and a 3.9 kWh battery. The electric components weigh around 200 pounds. The battery is protected with a ballistic strength casing and is liquid and air-cooled. Its recharge time is around 25 minutes. In addition to the improved efficiency, this Puma will be juiced with a fossil-free fuel. Also, in the Century, we would like to mention a unique 2022 Gold Edition for the Puma ST trim. Its design was determined with the help of 275,000 social media votes. Black paintwork, gold rims with red brake calipers, 2 gray racing stripes, unique badging, and a matching interior. This is what the Gold Edition is all about. Ford F-150 Raptor R. The facelift that Ford's most extreme off-road pickup received in 2021 is not enough to dominate the market that now includes Ram 1500 TRX, Chevy Silverado CR2, and GMC Sierra AT4X. So besides getting a new suspension setup and better tech, we are hearing rumors of the impending arrival of the F-150 Raptor R. This mysterious newcomer is destined to abandon the 3.5-liter EcoBoost and replace it with a supercharged 5.2-liter Predator V8 that currently powers Mustang Shelby GT500. If Ford's engineers are daring enough, we should expect yields in the vicinity of 700 HP. The R is likely to keep the 5-link rear suspension with a Panhard rod and the longest in the class 24-inch coil springs. Moreover, it is likely to benefit from the electronically controlled next-generation Fox shocks with the live valve technology. Ford Ranger Next Gen. Unlike the North American market, Australia and Europe have been utilizing the Ranger for a decade now. So these two markets will be the first one to experience the next generation model, which was recently previewed in camo. The data is scarce, but the testing footage reveals new C-shaped LED headlights, both extended and crew cab configurations, and some solid off-roading capabilities. Since the 2023 Ranger is expected to share the same platform with the Ford Bronco, it is expected to inherit its powertrain options, namely the 2.7-liter twin-turbo EcoBoosts. Additionally, we shall expect the imminent arrival of the 2.3-liter 4-cylinder PHEV and a 400-horsepower 3-liter twin-turbo V6 on the future Ranger Raptor. Ford E-Transit. Ford's commercial transportation branch adds its first all-electric member, and surprisingly, it will not be limited to Europe alone. The electric E-Transit is built alongside the ICE van at the brand's Kansas City, Missouri plant. It is offered in 3 roof heights and lengths, and customers can also choose between chassis cab and cutaway models. As standard, the EV Transit packs a mid-mounted electric motor, sending 266 horses and 317 pound-feet to the rear wheels. It is juiced by a 67 kWh battery with 126 EPA miles and the ability to export 2.4 kW of power, functioning as a mobile generator. The van gets a revised transmission setup and should be able to carry up to 3,800 pounds of payload. Its cabin also houses the brand's latest tech, including a 12-inch infotainment with Android and Apple compatibility, over-the-air updates, and an onboard 4G LTE. Will you agree that Ford is rolling out the freshest lineup for 2022 among all the American car makers? I would like to hear which model from the lineup is your favorite, so let's talk this over in the comments below. Like this episode, subscribe to Automotive Territory Daily News, and watch more reviews of new lineups by visiting our playlist. The links are on the screen. See you soon!